How about this way? My mom exclaims, tracing her finger along the dry paper map plastered to the labyrinth-like walls that surrounded us. My mom and I had spent hours touring this small little Italian city, splurging on things we most definitely didn't need. But with only 15 minutes to get to the tour bus with the rest of our group, it was time for us to head back. No. The driver said to meet at the plaza. That would be about here. I rebuttal, nudging her finger to the left of the map. No. Now come on, let's go. We're gonna be late. But, oh, wait! Well, based on the map, I think we're gonna get lost going that way. Well, if you think that's the right way, by all means, go ahead. But I'm gonna go this way. A trap I know all too well. I paused for a moment to weigh my options. I was completely certain my path was correct, but was I willing to go off on my own just to prove a point? Well, by that point, I already had my answer. Alright, I say, pivoting to my path. Alright? Oh, yeah, well, alrighty then. I'll meet you at the plaza. I take a deep breath. The sun is bright, I have 13 minutes to get back, plenty of time, and I know I will get there. I feel the confidence in my heels, the courage in my legs, and the determination in my heart. I turn left, then right again. Then, oh, wait, did I already take that right? No, wait, yeah, okay. Then left again. Then right. Then left. Yeah, okay, then right. Right. I smudge my hand across my eyes, moving the hair out of my face and leaning into the phone, trying in a desperate attempt to see through the dark, burning screen. Right, left, right. Wait. Yeah. The pieces slowly begin to come together. I could recognize each corner, each turn made sense. I had finally made it. The walls cleared and... I was early by about 7 minutes, but surely there had to be at least a few early tourists flocking about, or at least some locals. My head turns back to back, scanning the area for any sign of life, or possibly a bus. I cross the road, travel across every nook and cranny. It was just empty. Where is everyone? My legs begin to weaken. A disheartening wave of regret washes over me. I must have made a wrong turn somewhere, I say, frantically grabbing for my phone, zooming into the photo. My eyes dart every which way across the map, but I have no clue what I'm looking at. My legs become filled with a frantic energy as I book it back to the labyrinth. The map becomes an afterthought as I chase through the maze, bustling through the tight walls and dodging baskets and bundles of goods like a maze runner. I make it to an intersection of the walls. It looks familiar. A spark of hope rejoices in my heart as I look for the plastered map on the walls, but it was nowhere to be found. I swerve my head, my wide eyes checking every wall, but the more I look around, the less familiar it appears. I hadn't been here before. I was lost. My legs begin to wobble, but stand stiffly in place. I have nowhere to go. I don't know what to do. What am I going to do? Zzz. Where are you? I don't respond, but my face tells her everything. The bus leaves in 2 minutes. I'll ask again. Where are you? I think I'm lost. My mom stares in silence. Through the FaceTime, I could faintly see a frantic tour guide who overheard my statement, attempting to stall time with a rather irritated-looking bus driver. Suddenly, my phone becomes an active volcano as my mother loses it on the other end, rightfully so. Her words begin to scramble together in an amalgamation of aggravation. I take a breath, trying to keep my composure. I look around and focus my attention on a friendly shopkeeper. I force my legs out of their fixed position, dragging them as I move. holding my thumb over the volume button until my mom's voice slowly drowns out into a muffled rage. Hello. I'm looking for, where the buses usually park? The woman pauses for a moment, then nods, lifting her hand in the direction I came from whilst giving various directions. I thank her kindly, then begin my race once more to the plaza. I turn up the volume on my phone, and the nonsensical shouting returns. I was somewhat surprised she was still going, but I couldn't tune in to what she was saying in hopes of retaining the directions that the kind shopkeeper gave to me. I have to go, Mom. I got directions. I'll be there, I promise. I rushed to the walls, jumping past each turn. It all felt so familiar. Right, left, right again. I hear my phone buzz again, rushing towards an opening in the walls as I scramble to pull my phone out. I'm almost there, I exclaim, running too fast to hear my mother on the other end. The walls part once more, and at once I had escaped the labyrinth. I could see the buses and the worried group of tourists waiting to board. The tour guide's face immediately shifts to relief as he sees me, and attempts to laugh off the whole situation as he walks with me to join the rest of the group. My mother, on the other hand, not so ecstatic. I mean, rightfully so. I stand next to her as the group begins to board the bus. Hey! How did you make it here? I was positive I had the right directions. I mutter in an attempt to lighten the mood. Sorta. But I'm met with an irritated silence. We arrive further to the bus's entrance, but before we board, I take a peek around the corner. I notice the empty wasteland of a parking lot I had stumbled on once before. The beige walls, the brick pathways, and the immense lack of people. I couldn't miss it. I had been there before. I had been here before. I just missed it. As I board the bus, my mother sighs from in front of me. I just asked for directions, kid, before sitting down. And with a huge sigh of relief and dismay, I accompany her.